Hey, what's up, guys? Are we live? I think we are. Can I hear myself? I believe I can. All right, so we are live. We're in 4K. This will be a short live stream, hour and a half maximum, possibly hour 45 minutes, because I have to be somewhere at 9 o'clock, so I'm kind of short on time. I wasn't even planning on doing this, but I felt hour and 45 minutes will give you some idea on why I prefer to use the cloud gaming instead of just your traditional, typical download, buy an extra hard drive, update. You know, the whole hassle you have to go through. That's an old school way of doing things. That's like using a VHS cassette and fast forward, rewind, record, get another tape. This is different times, guys. And I love my physical media, but buying the solid state drives cost money. All right, buying a 500 gigabyte solid state drive costs money. Even a 250 gigabyte solid state drive costs money. Buying an additional hard drive costs money. All of the stuff adds up. And then you have to download and wait for the patches, wait for the updates, wait for the install. All of that crap just takes so much time from your daily life. And you're like, dude, why do I put up with this? Like, you ask yourself a question. For example, Flight Simulator is what? 152 gigabytes. Excuse me. 154 gigabytes, and it has to be installed on a C drive just so you can download an additional 200 something gigabytes. Think about that. The application requires you just to have an additional 150 gigabytes free on a C drive. Who the hell has that kind of space? Especially if you're using a solid state drive. And then you got to download and update. I mean, there's so much crap you have to go through. And it's expensive. It's expensive as well. And people are bumping into same issues, same problems with their PlayStation 5s. You know, what are you going to do with 600 gigabytes, man? Even 1 terabyte. It's a joke today. Look at Call of Duty, like 300 gigabytes. Flight Simulator, 300 plus gigabytes with the virtual reality. That's 600 gigabytes just for 2 games, man. This is why I prefer cloud gaming, and this is why I think cloud gaming eventually it's gonna prove to everybody this is what people want. This is where people want to play. There's another reason why the cloud gaming is gonna win, because when you look at a situation that happened with Cyberpunk, here's a great example. What's up, Derek? You're welcome. Thank you, Derek. Here's a great example on what happened with, and I know Sonny will agree with me on this, and both me and Sonny, we love physical media, we love video games, but he can appreciate what the cloud can bring. Here's one great example. Look at PlayStation 4 Pro. It's a limited hardware. It is what it is. It only has what it has built inside. You can't make any magic happen out of that. You got what you've got. And you can't expect next generation games to look the best on a limited GPU, limited CPU hardware, especially on the limited 2013 hardware console. I think people are going to have to start waking up to the fact that, hey, you know, it's just not worth it anymore. Even buying these consoles, spending all this extra money for this, for that. Really, the amount of money you're going to spend on these I call them last hardware generation consoles. I said it first. Last hardware generation console. There will be a PlayStation 5 Slim and then PlayStation 5 Pro, and by 2028, 2029, it's over. It's a checkmate. Okay? That's just the evolution of where this technology is going. And I think people are going to start realizing, little by little, that, hey, why go through all this BS when you can just simply click and play right away? Any of these games you see right now, I can click and play. Like, I can just move my mouse and say, okay, on this side I got Stadia, I got a bunch of games. On this side, I got Geforce Now. I got a bunch of games. I also got the Luna. I can click on Luna right here and open Luna. Where is Luna? Click on Luna and open Luna and click on Luna and start playing games from there too as well. Click and play right away. I got options where I can just click and play right away immediately. And I don't have to wait for anything. I don't have to wait for any downloads, any updates, any kind of BS. Just click and play, and I'm ready to go. Look at this. Now I got 3 different choices here. Tons of games. Don't have to worry about any hard drive space. Don't have to worry about any stupid updates. Don't have to worry about, can my console handle it? You don't have to worry about, can it handle it? They can handle whatever developer requires. Why? Because they're wealthy. They have money. They can install any custom GPU, any custom CPU. They can pay NVIDIA. They can pay AMD. They got money. They're big tech companies. Bezos, Amazon, Google, etc., etc. They have money. They can do it. So you don't have to worry about, can it handle it. You know it will handle whatever it needs to handle, because it's sitting on a supercomputer somewhere that it's always updated. They're always updating that computer, that data center. And I think this is the reason why it's going to be the future. I think we're starting to see that little glimpse of why it's going to be the future. Because people are tired. I saw people on YouTube, they're trying to find some excuse, but they're all still desperate. They're desperate because, okay, this external hard drive is not compatible with PlayStation 5. This solid state drive is not compatible. You gotta use this specific solid state drive from Xbox. That's $200 something, $250. You gotta get additional one if you want an extra 1 terabyte. So that's right there, $400. Why? Why waste your money? Why waste your money? Why go through all that nonsense, man? I'm just telling you. Yes, this is coming from a guy who will eventually get the PlayStation 5 and get the Xbox Series X by April. But I'm also telling you, my prediction clearly now, it's coming true. Maybe even earlier than 2031. Maybe 2028. Because the way things are advancing, the way they are moving. Okay, especially with this whole COVID-19 and this new way of living our life, wearing a mask, Sony and Microsoft are going to say, hey, man, why should we waste money paying other companies out there to develop and produce our console? Why should we pay an extra money to these parts from AMD and whoever when we can just go ahead, build a data center, and have the entire control there? Don't have to worry about scalpers. Don't have to worry about, can this game run on this Xbox? Can this game run on PlayStation? This is where it's gonna go, guys. Of course we're not there yet. I know you're gonna say, but of course we're not there yet. But mark my words, we're gonna get there. So anyway, let's go click on Cyberpunk. I just wanted to say that, because this is something that's barely talked about. And I don't know why people don't want to talk about this elephant in the room. It's almost like nobody wants to mention it. Like, let's not talk about that. Let's just focus on a hardware console, please. It's like, Area 51. Don't talk about Area 51. It's kind of like that. Yet Area 51 does exist, but nobody calls it Area 51. It has a different name. Different code name. I'm not going to tell you what's the code name. All right? It's significant with the Native American heritage, but I'm not going to tell you what the code name is. Go figure it out. Okay? They might have changed the code name. I don't know. Ask the Air Force. So anyway, let's go click on the Geforce Now. And look at this. Look how quickly it's going to start. I don't have to worry about any problems, any issues. Oh, do I need to patch this up? Do I need to update this? Do I need to update that? No. And people talk about the internet. People say, oh, the internet, man, even Xfinity will give you unlimited data, but it's going to cost you an extra $30. Extra $30. It's not going to kill you, man. You're going to spend extra $30 going to a Burger King, getting a couple of 2-3 Burger Kings, whatever. It's going to cost you $30 every other week, filling up that gas tank. Maybe even more. If you're driving a pickup truck, it's going to cost you $60 every other week. I mean, listen, I don't want to judge people here. I don't know your financial situation. I don't know what people are going through. I understand that. But I feel when it comes to cloud gaming, I feel this rejection, this immediate rejection right away. Everybody's rejecting it with some kind of half-baked excuse. Oh man, my internet is data caps, man. Dude, get no data caps. They offer it. Time Warner offers it. Cox offers it. Xfinity offers it. Doesn't matter which package you get, but you got to pay an extra $30. Why? So you don't go over the limit, because you're gonna have unlimited, no data cap. So they do have options for you, and you don't need to have a super high-end 1 gigabit internet speed to run the cloud gaming. Okay, that's a bunch of BS. It's not true. And it kind of drives me crazy when I hear all of these half-baked excuses that everyone's making. You're willing to spend $1,500 on a brick from a scalper, and you say you wouldn't mind paying it again. But then you're going to tell me, oh, $30 extra for unlimited data? That's too much money. Come on, come on, whatever. What's up, Devin? How you doing? Yeah, Derek, we're not there yet, but listen, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I mean, look, let's go back to last year, November. Okay, let's go November 21st. After November 19th, November 21st, when I finally got my Premier Edition Stadia. Everyone was saying, oh, this is dead on arrival, dead. This service is dead, rest in peace, dead on arrival, blah, 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 blah. Now, the same people who were saying dead on arrival, now they're saying, oh, wow, I could never foresee this. Yeah, just like you never could foresee what would happen to Cyberpunk on PlayStation 4 base and on PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox One X. Just like you couldn't foresee that the Project Scorpio was going to be only 2 years. 2-year console. How long do you think Xbox Series X is going to be? Yeah, you couldn't foresee that either, could you? You couldn't see that far. So I really, it's laughable. Like when you fast forward now, when you come back to this time, it's really laughable when you listen to these other Joe Jackers talking about all this crap dead on arrival. So anyway, let's go click on the graphics. By the way, how's the PlayStation 5 running? How's the graphics like? Did you bump into any issues and stuff like that? All right, let's go into the city because people asked me to go into the city. I just want to show you my settings really quick. We're going to jump in the city. This is Geforce Now right now. What you're looking at is Geforce Now. We're going to go through Geforce Now, drive through the city, and then we're going to jump into Stadia 4K. All right? And we're going to check Stadia and Geforce Now. Now, the main difference you're going to see, obviously, is the ray tracing and higher textures. That's going to be one noticeable difference, but not a drastic difference. I mean, look at this. What's the latency? Even at 20 milliseconds, but I don't think it's 20. I think it's 19. Even at 19 milliseconds, this is pretty darn good, man. Alright, so we're in the city. As you can see, there's a traffic here. Lot of traffic. A lot of traffic, as it should be. I mean, when I go back to my PlayStation 4 Pro version, I'm just like, man, empty city. There's like no one here. I don't remember the sun being this bright. I don't remember having this many people, this many cars, this much of a traffic. You know, this is like Grand Theft Auto now. It feels like a Grand Theft Auto. This is how it should be. On top of the ray tracing. And you can jump on this right now. Like, you don't, that's the whole point here. You don't have to, you know, buy a console from a scalper. You don't have to build a high-end PC. You don't have to buy a 500 gigabyte solid state drive or 1 terabyte solid state drive that's going to cost you arm and leg. Also, installing that solid state drive, it's a pain in the ass on your PC, just in case people want to know. You don't have to worry about the download. How long is going to take to download, how long is going to take to update, how long is going to take to patch it up. This is more convenient. Alright? But I haven't heard anybody like say, hey man, this is, even if I don't like cloud, I gotta admit, no, I don't hear anybody say it. I gotta admit, I gotta be honest, this is more convenient. And I can take this where I left off, put it on my phone. Let's say I gotta go somewhere tonight. I can take this game with me and continue where I left off, right? With a console, I can do that. I gotta take a console with me. Alright? I gotta carry that big giant console with me to do it. Same thing with a laptop. You gotta carry a big giant laptop with you to do that. But I don't see anybody talk about it. I don't see anybody say, hey, you know what, man, I think you're right, Mr. 4K. I think you put some interesting points here that no one wants to talk about. Hey, what's up, Iron Man? How you doing? Thank you, Xavier. It's going to be a short stream. This is not going to be a long stream. This will be like hour and 45 minutes tops, like till like 8:45, which I think hour and 45 minutes is like a movie feature. It's gonna give you plenty of times to look at both Stadia and Geforce Now, and make your own decisions. Hold on. Even the NPCs, they look better. They look more redefined. This guy looks like Richard Dreyfuss. Oh, this is a good way to sell a beer. Oh no, that's the dog food. Oh shit. What's up, Cameron D? How you doing? Thank you for letting me know about the that PlayStation 5. Well, it's not really a PlayStation 5 problem. It's the overall the problem that people will have who are crafting their weapons. So if you are somebody, so basically don't craft any weapons. Just steal the weapons. Don't craft anything, because if you do, you will lose all that progress. And it's a bug that CD Projekt RED is aware of. So just don't craft anything. Just be limited. Just use what you have. But thank you for letting me know on that. I really appreciate that. Now, on a Stadia version, you're going to be missing this. You're going to be missing ray tracing. You're going to be missing a little better textures, obviously, because the textures here on in NVIDIA Geforce Now, you can go up to the Ultra and Maximum. You can also use deep learning, super sampling to quality. So, you know, not having that ray tracing, I guess, is going to be a problem for some people on Stadia, but it's still great. It still runs great on Stadia, even without ray tracing. But I heard the news. They're going to implement ray tracing pretty soon on Stadia. It's coming next year, so that's a good news. But I don't know. Maybe ray tracing it's way too overrated. Maybe Jay-Z 2 cents is right. That the NVIDIA, it's like maybe just push. NVIDIA's pushing this ray tracing because they want to profit money, obviously. So they're pushing it because they're the first one to push this technology. So they're the ones they're pushing it. But like Jay-Z 2 cents says, it's not like people out there are like, when they're building a PC, they're like, oh, dude, I gotta have a ray tracing. It's important. No, they're more focused on the performance. Majority of PC enthusiasts, and I know a lot of them, they're more focused on the performance. That's what they're looking for, the performance. That's the key thing for them. Yeah, it's nice, ray tracing, it's nice when it's there, but I can live without it. So we're going to play around with this a little bit more, and we're going to check out the Stadia version later on a little bit. So my question is to everybody out there: if I can do this right now, what makes you think? And I think this is a legitimate question. I don't care if you're a Sony fanboy or Xbox fanboy. I don't care. That doesn't interest me. You know me. I have everything, so it doesn't matter to me. I like to try everything and anything. But let's be honest here. Let's be real. Let's put aside our, fanboy flags, and let's just be real here for a minute. If this is possible right now, in 2020, well, almost 2021, and we can start enjoying some high textures, ray tracing, and we can have this type of accessibility through the cloud, right now, through the cloud. What makes you think? What makes you think, reasonably, what makes you think 8 years from now, 9 years from now, what makes you think that it's going to be a necessity for Sony or Microsoft to create a hardware console? And I really want you guys to ask yourself this question, and just put aside your fanboyistic points of view. Just put that aside, lock it up somewhere, don't bring it here. Just legitimately, I want you to ask yourself this question. Realistically, I want you to ask yourself this question. If we can do something like this right now, what makes you think that Sony will have this necessity to create and spend all this ridiculous amount of money on another console? let's say PlayStation 6 or Xbox, whatever. What makes you think they would want to do that when they have an easier route to control their games, to control the access of what you are playing, to stop the piracy, to stop the hacking in, to control every aspect of the live features? What makes you think, logistically, what makes you think that they're going to go the hardware route when this is more feasible for them? I just want you to ask yourself that question, and I want you to think about that question. I already know the answer, but you can ask yourself that question. If I'm rocking something like this right now, the ray tracing to ultra and DLSS to quality and everything set to high, what is this? Cascade shadow? Well, I don't think so. We'll crank this up to high as well. Volumetric cloud quality? I don't think so. Max dynamic decals? Ultra? I don't think so. Screen space reflection? Ultra. Everything to ultra and high. What else? Local shadow quality? I don't think so. High. Motion blur? I don't care about motion blur. So, think about this. 8 years, 9 years from now, look what we have achieved 10 years. Just since 2012. 2010. Look what we have achieved from 2010 till now. Look how far we have advanced. I mean, what makes you think that we're not going to advance even faster than what we were advancing in 2010? Just multiply that 10 times at the speed rate of what we're going to be moving forward in the next 10 years. People have a game library. Well, guess what? People had a DVD library and movie library when Blockbuster went out of business. When they stopped producing the 4K players and Blu-ray players and DVD players, people still have a library and they'll find a way to watch it. But that doesn't mean that the big corporations all of a sudden they're not going to move the other way because you guys have library. Do you really think they care? Dude, seriously? What's your name? I don't know. You just got some television there. Whatever. Dude, let me ask you something. Does Sony care that you can't buy a PlayStation 5? Does Microsoft care that you can't buy it? They don't give a shit. They're making money. They don't give a rat's ass how you feel, dude. But anyway, I respect your opinion. But again, your opinion to me, honestly, is just you cannot hold any glass of water, because when you look at stuff logistically, when you look at things realistically, why would they do that? Do you think like they care? They don't care. If you have a 10,000, 20,000 movies library, that's your problem. That's not their problem. They don't care. If you are hoarding a bunch of movies, if your bed it's made out of video games library, they don't care. They're going to do what's feasible for them. The new CEOs comes in, makes the rules, different rules, change the rules. They sit around the boards of directors, they chit-chat, and they say, hey, we can save certain X amount of money if we go this route. We can control the access of our games. We can control the live aspect of interactions from people who are interactive on our servers. We can pretty much control everything from the data center. So why would we bother wasting money building a hardware and we don't know how successful that's going to be? And they're going to say, well, let's go down this route. Just like nobody asked me if I was okay when Netflix took over and Blockbuster, a big juggernaut like a Blockbuster video store. I never dreamt in my entire life that a big franchise like Blockbuster video store and Hollywood video store would get owned and destroyed by a small company called Netflix from Texas. And look what Netflix has achieved. It changed everything. Not only did it destroy a big juggernaut, Godzilla, of video entertainment, but it also changed the course of how we interact with our movies. Why do you think Tom Cruise is pissed off? It's not because of The Mask. Tom Cruise is pissed off because he knows that the movie industry is slowly moving to broadcast on streaming. He knows that the movie theaters are dying. AMC movie theaters are dying. Who the hell even goes to the movie theater? That's why Christopher Nolan's pissed off. And that's why HBO Max, it's releasing all of their movies, including this Friday, the Wonder Woman on HBO Max, and then Dune, and then all the other movies coming out next year. Why do you think that is? Now, everyone is entitled to their opinion. You can have all the opinions on this world. That's your right of technological breakthrough and the demand of people wanting to be able to take their experience on their cell phones, on their tablets, click and play, whatever they want to play. That's something that's inevitable. That's something not even Tom Cruise can change. Not even Christopher Nolan can change. That's bigger than any of us. Just like no one asked me how I felt about the Blockbuster. No one even sent me a letter. Hey, Mr. 4K, how you feeling about Netflix taking over and destroying the Blockbuster stores and Hollywood video stores? How do you feel about that? That you can't walk into a Blockbuster video store anymore to browse through the movies and browse through the video games. How do you feel about that? No one sent me a damn letter. No one asked me how I felt. And they're not going to ask you either. And they never will care. They never will care. I mean, haven't you guys learned a lesson with these scalpers? Sony hasn't even bothered to even mention the word scalpers. Jim Ryan doesn't even exist in his vocabulary. The word scalpers doesn't even exist in his vocabulary. Herman Host doesn't even exist in his vocabulary to even say, hey, how about them scalpers? Right? Not only did they not mention it, but they also didn't do a damn thing about it. Phil Spencer didn't do a damn thing about it either. Never mentioned scalpers. He just made some half-baked, half-assed apology, whatever, but he never mentioned one single word. Says scalper. Oh, these scalpers, I hate them. No, he was too busy talking about tribalism, right? He talks about the freaking tribalism, yet he's the guy who spent $7 billion on Bethesda, and he's gonna make you switch to Game Pass Ultimate to play Bethesda games. And then this guy has the same nerves to tell me about tribalism. Yeah, man, I'm so fed up and sick and tired of these corporation guys, these suits guys. I could give a less than a half a turd shit on what they have to say. Just like I could give a less than a half a turd shit on what the career politician has to freaking say. Only a sheep or a fanboy will give a shit about that kind of stuff. How you doing, Fevin? How you guys doing? How are you? So this is Geforce Now, in case everybody's wondering. A lot of traffic here, and a lot of NPCs walking around. It just looks better. This is how you should play this game, obviously. Everything should be lively. You can go check out that area over there. There's some cars parked. It just feels more natural. It feels like a Grand Theft Auto. That's a good point, Karsten Jensen. What? By the way, welcome, Karsten Jensen, KJ. That's right. What if your disc gets broken, scratched up? What are you gonna do? You have to buy another one. You know, I tell you what's gonna happen. You're gonna throw that disc away, or you'll try to take your chances by trading it in. Right? Hopefully that they will not notice that the disc is not scratched, but the GameStop always checks to see if the disc is scratched. If it's scratched, they will not accept it. They'll give that back to you and say, take it. Guess what happens? You throw that shit in the garbage. That's exactly what happens. That's a good point, actually, Karsten Jensen. It's a good point. Now, you take care of your stuff. I take care of my stuff. When it comes to physical media, I make sure that I don't scratch. But not everyone's going to be like me. Some people, they don't care. Some people, they just whatever, dude. I had tons of friends who, like, they're like careless. They don't care, man. They'll just whatever. They'll throw that disc. They'll throw that remote. They don't give a rat's ass. But I don't know. We're talking about majority. Majority is not going to be that careful. Wow, look at this sun, dude. Holy shit. Can't even see. It's like blinding me. I mean, this looks so much better, man. Like, you will appreciate this game much better when you are playing it like this. Obviously. But even your hard drive can be broken. You know, that's another thing. Even your hard drive can be broken. You know, you can drop it, the needle can break. Shit breaks, you know. Here's another great example. On Wednesday, 7 p.m. What was it? December 9th, Wednesday, 7 p.m. While everybody out there was patching the game up, trying to find the extra storage space to download that 120, 130 gigabytes just to start playing the game for Cyberpunk, guess what? Guess what I was doing? Guess what I was doing? The second it hit 7 o'clock on that Wednesday, December 9th, the second it hit 7 o'clock, I was playing Cyberpunk. And everyone else who had Stadia was playing Cyberpunk. Or anyone who had Geforce Now was playing Cyberpunk the second it was released. Can't beat that, man. You can't be that fast with your hardware console. Just can't be that fast, man. Just can't. I mean, you could try, but I guarantee you it can't be that fast. Look at the traffic here, man. Oh, this car is beautiful. Can I take this car? Hold on, let me see. Will you let me take your car? No, I can't. Maybe I can. Hold on. Maybe I can go to my character. No, I don't have enough. I can't do it. I have to be conservative here to what I have. It's about 19 to 20, like 20 milliseconds. But I use my controllers hardwired. Everything's hardwired. Nothing, it's Bluetooth. I don't use a Bluetooth crap. Everything it's wired. Because when you connect it through USB 3.0 wired, when your controller it's wired through USB 3.0, you know that you're gonna get the best possible latency and best possible input lag. Now, if you have a Wi-Fi controller like Luna Wi-Fi or Stadia Wi-Fi, then you're gonna get about the same latency as well. Everyone's complaining about the traffic. Now I wish that there was no traffic. Isn't it funny? What's going on here? Hold on. Look at this guy. Let's look at the NPCs a little bit here. Let's park over here. Let's exit. Let's keep an eye on the NPCs. Oh, look, some Chumbas got arrested over here. Ah, this looks great, man. Can't complain. You can even see in the distance, like you can see like a hospital. What is that, a hospital or something? You can even see in the distance. Everything just looks better, bro. Yeah, and kind of sucks if you still have that PlayStation 4 Pro and that PlayStation 4 that you have to endure the nightmare, okay? But you don't have to. The whole point of this live stream is that you don't have to endure the nightmare, okay? I'm letting you know you don't have to endure the nightmare. You can have nightmare free. All you got to do is just pay that $24 for Geforce Now, or get yourself a Stadia, which we're gonna jump into Stadia pretty soon, and enjoy. You care about the ray tracing? Well, there you go. There's your ray tracing. You want it? You can have it right now, this second, this minute. You can have it if you really care much about it. If that's your thing. If that is your thing, the thing that does the other thing. No, it doesn't allow 4K. That's the good question, Jonas. I'm glad you asked that. It only does 1080p, 1080p 60, okay? But don't worry. When you have a good source of 1080p, that good source of 1080p will look really nice upscaled to 4K, especially if you have a really good TV like LG OLED C10, okay? And let's say you have Sony 900H or Q90R, Samsung. They have a really good processing chips that will upscale the 1080p really nicely to 4K. All right? It's not going to look like native 4K. Nothing will look like native 4K. As long as you're upscaling, you're not getting the native. Native resolution is the best, but hey, it still looks nice. Now, people ask me about the AI upscaling. Yes, you can use it. The Geforce Now through NVIDIA Shield allows you to use the AI upscaling. I haven't tried it, quite frankly, because I'm afraid to try it, because NVIDIA did say you can use it, but it's your own risk. Like, it's there. They allow you to use it, and I will make a video about it tomorrow. I will talk about it tomorrow. But people ask, well, why are you afraid to use it? Why are you afraid to use AI upscaling? Because NVIDIA told me, depending on your internet, the latency could be really high. They recommend that you use the Ethernet cable wired to your to the back of your NVIDIA Shield Pro, and they said that latency could be a problem because you are already streaming something, and on top of streaming that something, you're going to be upscaling that to reach that certain, upscale resolution. And I'm going to try it. Listen, I'm going to try it. I haven't tried it yet, but NVIDIA did tell me and did warn me when I asked them about this. They said the latency could be much higher. Like, I could be getting maybe 24 to 26, maybe 27 milliseconds. I don't know. To me, that's a big of a deal. It's a big deal for me. 27 milliseconds. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. I haven't tried it. I'm going to try it tomorrow. I'll let you know how it goes. But it's available. It's inside the Geforce Now. When you start the Geforce Now on NVIDIA Shield Pro, when you click on the settings, it's there. Upscaling NVIDIA Shield, upscaling Geforce Now. It says upscale for Geforce Now games. The AI upscale. You can choose between basic, medium, and then high. Like high. The highest upscale possible. So I'm going to try it tomorrow. And I'll let you know how it goes, I don't have the fastest internet, but I got the, the unlimited data. My internet right now, the download speed is about 480, and the upload speed is about 130. So upload speed is pretty good, 130. And download is 480. But guess what? It's unlimited, and I'm not paying arm and leg. There is a 1 gigabit option, but I really don't need the 1 gigabit because it's freaking expensive. I don't feel like paying $250 or whatever. Unless I was making gigatrillions of dollars on the YouTube, then fuck it. I'll pay $300. I don't care. However, it runs great, man. My internet here, as you can see, I'm live streaming. To answer your question, Jonas, look what I'm doing. Click on the settings on my YouTube live video. What do you see? You see 4K. So I really want you guys to understand this. I'm streaming this in 4K myself, live streaming it live to you in 4K, and at the same time streaming Geforce Now to upscale to 4K. So I'm doing multiple streams at the same time. Now you're gonna say, but how could you do this? You can do this because you got unlimited data, because you're not going over 100 whatever. If I didn't have any unlimited data, I would have sucked up 40, 10 gigabytes in an hour, easily. 20 gigabytes in 2 hours, easily. I would have just eaten it, drinked it. Maybe more, maybe 30 gigabytes I would have drinked. But the reason that's not happening is because I got unlimited data. But here's your proof. Here's your proof. I'm streaming in 4K, and also I'm live streaming in 4K and also streaming the cloud gaming. I don't know how many YouTubers have done that. If they are out there, I would like to see it. All I see is 1080p, 720p, 1080p. I want to see people do a 4K live streams the way I've done it through cloud. Multiple. Like, we're talking multiple streams here at the same time. That's a lot of data. being eaten. Thank you. Even my previous video, it's in 4K, 4K 60. My only problem right now is the camera. My camera is not working the way it should be working. I don't know what's wrong with it. Might have to purchase another camera in the future. I need to get like a 4K camera, dude. You know, I want everything to be 4K. Might as well. If I'm gonna do a 4K live stream, might as well be a 4K camera as well. 4K 30, you know, it's fine. You know, if we're gonna go 4K audio, if we're gonna go 4K video, might as well go 4K camera. And that's something I need to invest on. That should be my Christmas, you know. I don't know. Wish list. Christmas wish list. Well, what can I tell you, man? It runs great, looks great. It should look great when you got everything cranked up to maximum settings. Ray tracing here. Look at the ray tracing here, man. Come on. Look how awesome that looks, bro. Even when you get out of the car. Look at that. Look at this, man. I know I showed this like millions of times. And I don't know how many of you have actually bothered to look at it. Here you go. And when you compare it to, I mean, Jesus Christ, to PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 4 Pro, it's just like, you've seen the disaster that I showed to you yesterday on the live stream. That was ground zero. That was a ground zero disaster, what I showed to you yesterday. Just simply unacceptable. Okay? This is acceptable. A lot of traffic here. I like it. Looks like Las Vegas Strip. Plaza. Nice. A lot of traffic here. I like it. That's how it should be. That's how it should be. And that's what I want. Alright, so let me go ahead. Let me save the game here. And we're gonna now switch to a... I have to switch to a Stadia version. We're gonna jump into Stadia 4K. Okay? No, people ask me why haven't I returned Cyberpunk. People ask me why didn't you refund it? Why didn't you do it, Mr. 4K? Okay, well, I'll tell you why. Because I need physical media PlayStation 4 version and physical media Xbox One version. I need it for future, for April. Once I finally get the PS5 and Xbox Series X, I need it so that way I can install it and I can test to see how well in April Cyberpunk 2077 runs on PlayStation 5 with all the patches and updates and everything, all the bells and whistles. And then I also want to see how it compares to the Xbox Series X with all the patches and updates and bells and whistles. So that's why I didn't return it. That's the reason why. And it's kind of cool. It's like a collector's edition. It has a bunch of stuff in there, dude. They package that with a lot of goodies inside. So it's like, you know, if I'm going to support CD Projekt RED, I think I really supported them better than anybody. I didn't refund anything. I'm doing videos about it. I've done more videos than anybody, honestly, since December 9th. If there's somebody else out there, please do let me know. The title can go to that person. I don't care. But I honestly have like done a shitload of videos on Cyberpunk. I think Cyberpunk should be paying me, honestly. What was that, Victor? As I saw a completely different game than on PlayStation. As I saw, this is Victor. Victory. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought your name was Victor. My apologies. Roach, get here. Victory Stream TV. Yeah, it is a completely different game. Maybe I should do a side-by-side comparison to just to show you how awful it is. But yeah, man, this is like night and day. We're talking like night and day difference here, man. Look at all the traffic here. The cars are not appearing, disappearing. They're going their own route. Look at these NPCs. And even the NPCs' skin color and the textures on the skin looks accurate. Look at this. Hold on. I want to get somebody closer. It looks like the middle of a Manhattan. Maybe I can get closer here. Here. Look, even the NPCs, they look more realistic. Oh! It's like a different game, dude. Hold on. Everything's better.
Hey, think your sister will give me another chance? Ask her yourself. Big fucking help you are.
Even the hot dog looks good. But she won't eat it because I'm looking at her. Come on, eat that hot dog. Come on.
What?
Come on. Alright, fine. What happened to where's my car? It's over here. See? You see, the car didn't disappear. The car is still here. It didn't disappear. It's still here. It didn't go anywhere. The guys are still out there waiting. You can open the trunk, pop the hood, check everything, make sure everything's legit. What's up, Desperado? Spoilers. She's not eating hot dog. No, she doesn't eat. No, she doesn't eat hot dog when there's a camera looking. When there's no camera, because she wants to make money off of it. If the camera is looking, then the hot dog can be filmed. They gotta listen. They gotta profit. Somehow they have to profit money out of it. Let's open this trunk. Look at the detail on the trunk, man. Look at all this. Come on, man. You can see the scratches and see the model number and all that. Mizutani, the shadow. Yeah, so you're gonna tell me you're gonna go back to PlayStation 4? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think you're gonna go back. Once you experience this, you're gonna say the hell with this shit. Or the hell with that shit. Look, no cars disappearing. Everybody's here waiting. Everything's the way it should be. Look at the shadows. Even the shadows look better. Now I'm starting to sound like, what's the name of the guy? Jensen? The Nvidia the Nvidia. I'm starting to sound like the Nvidia guy. The Nvidia CEO. What Lee what's his name? Jensen Lee. What's his name? Damn it. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about Lisa Su. She's AMD. I'm talking about the guy from Nvidia. What's his name? Come on, help me out here. Gotta help me out here, guys. What's his name? I can't remember. I know it's Lee something, whatever. Anyway. Look at this traffic. Look at this. It's like Manhattan, Times Square. Look at this. Everything's lit up. Everything is lit up the way it should be lit up. Come on, man. You deserve this. You don't deserve that half-assed, half-baked crap. Come on, man. Jensen. Yeah, Jensen. Jensen. That's right. I sound like a goddamn Jensen. Nvidia should be paying me right now. Somebody needs to send this to Jensen. Somebody needs to copy this live stream, send it to Jensen on his Twitter page. What's up, Sean Jagger? What's up, man? How you doing? All right. So let me park the car over here. Ooh, look, this guy almost crashed into me. Jeez. I need to find a place to park. I'm gonna park right over here, dude. I'm gonna like park right here. There we go, like right there. And I'm gonna switch to Shadow. I want to show you Shadow. How Shadow is, not Shadow, Stadia. Stadia. I want to show you Stadia. I want you to see Stadia. Now, please keep in mind, Stadia doesn't have ray tracing, and Stadia doesn't have the ultra settings. This is all maxed out, okay? However, Stadia has a 4K. I'm not sure if it's a native 4K. It's not a native 4K. It's probably some kind of dynamic resolution or checkerboard 4K or what have you. But don't expect like Stadia version to look like this. All right, this is Geforce Now because we can do this on a Geforce Now, okay? We're being allowed to do this. All right, so let me just get in the car. Let me save the game, and then we're gonna jump into Stadia because it's already 8 o'clock. I gotta jump into Stadia because it's a very short live stream. Save the game. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Game it saved. Boom, boom, boom. And quit the game and sayonara. And then we're gonna jump into Stadia right now. Super fast, very quick, like you never seen before. Oh, Stadia received a patch today. Can't wait to see it. I also heard that Stadia is gonna be doing ray tracing as well. All right, so we're gonna go back to Stadia. All right, so what you see here, I have my Geforce Now, my Stadia over here. Okay. I got my Stadia, I got my Geforce Now, and here I got my Luna. Luna, there's a Resident Evil game, which I might do this Friday. Maybe tomorrow, but possibly Friday. I want to do this. I want to play the Gold Edition Resident Evil on Friday. This is on Amazon Luna. So I'm rocking 1, 2, 3 services. xCloud, it's still on the phone. I can't wait for the xCloud to come to computers so I can play Xbox games like Gears and Halo directly from the xCloud. I'm kind of excited about that. That's coming pretty soon. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 services. PlayStation Now, it's still good. I still use it. But they're gonna scrap that. They're gonna create a brand new cloud PlayStation service. That's an old school shit. PlayStation Now. They're gonna scratch that PlayStation Now, and they're gonna come up with something better. That's gonna do a much better quality, 1080p, possibly 4K. We'll see. So that's coming as well. xCloud. I'm excited about xCloud to see if the xCloud's gonna do 4K and HDR on the PC. That's gonna be part of the Xbox app, that beta app. So we'll see. Meaning you just click on your Xbox beta app, and from that beta app, you'll be able to access xCloud games, and you start playing Flight Simulator directly from the xCloud. So 2021 it's shaping up to be the year of the cloud, like the birth of the cloud, or like independence, declaration of independence, if you will, of cloud gaming. So 2021 will be like a declaration of independence, finally. So 2021, keep an eye, man. There's a lot of cloud stuff happening, a lot of games on the cloud. I think it's a good thing. I don't think it's a bad thing, you know. I'm so sick and tired of Sony and you know, that Jim Ryan. I you know, he's got to be the worst, but so is Phil Spencer. You know, I did this. You know why? People ask me why you so bitter. Why are you so bitter, Mr. 4K, about the Sony and Microsoft, but especially Sony, because they showed me that they don't care. Since September, they showed me they really don't care about you and me. I don't know how else do you want me to advertise it. Do you want me to put on the billboards when you're driving on a freeway, on a highway, so you can see the billboard that says, "My name is Jim Ryan and I don't care about you, but I care about your money"? Like, I don't know, like, what do you want me to do? Like, put some kind of billboard? They really showed us they don't give a shit. And don't get me started with the retailers. Retailers, they just totally took a dump on consumers' rights. They just shit all over the consumers' rights. There's no consumers' rights anymore. They shit all over the consumers' rights. Should you be shocked? I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked. I already knew this. I was just waiting for people to wake up to realize that they don't give a shit. They're out there celebrating. Jim Ryan's raising a glass with Herman Host in Red District, Amsterdam, in Tiesto town. And they're like drinking the bottle of Cristal, like $20,000 Cristal bottle, whatever. 5 liter or some shit like that. I don't know. They're out there celebrating, having a good time. Jim Ryan saying, defending, yes, $75. I'm proud of $75 standard for PlayStation 5 exclusives. PlayStation 5 exclusives should be $75. And then he says every single game should be a standard $75. On top of a $75 controller, and on top of the extra hard drive space you're going to need, and on top of $550 console that you have to pay. But let's not talk about that. Let's just ignore that, please. It's embarrassing. Let's not talk about that. That's the elephant in the room. Okay? Because God forbid that we upset some Sony fanboys. God forbid we upset some Xbox fanboys. God forbid. God forbid we do that. Anyway, enough of me jaw-jacking. Let's go ahead. Let's click on Cyberpunk. Here we go. This is Stadia. It is a wake-up call. This year, if you haven't woke up this year, then I don't know when you're going to wake up. Never. Well, their interest, it's only for their interest. It's not for your interest. So why should you support a company that doesn't have your best interest? Well, just when you wake up in the morning, ask yourself, when you finally calm down and and you start drinking that coffee and you relax, start thinking and ask yourself a question. In the morning, ask yourself a question. Why do I support a corporation that doesn't have the best interest for me? Keep asking yourself that question. Why am I giving them money when I know that they don't have my best interest. Why? Is it out of some loyalty, or is it out of some belonging where you need to belong to a certain, I don't know, company, clan? You know, like I'm a blue team or I'm a green team or whatever. If that's what it is, well then that's something I will never understand, because that's not me. I don't hold anybody's flags. Clearly, my channel has proven that in 7 years. Alright, so this is Stadia version. Let me show you how Stadia looks. Let's go to the settings. Graphics. See, everything's set to visuals. I will not use the motion blur. I will leave that out. But I will keep the visuals on. They do different options. They have visuals and high frame rate. High frame rate obviously gives you a better performance. Visuals gives you a better visuals, but you do end up on a 30 frames per second. So that's the downside, is that you're gonna be down at the 30 FPS. But let's go with the visuals first, shall we? Let's go with that. Let's continue. This is Stadia.
Howdy, howdy, Night City. Welcome back. My guest tonight is Lieutenant Sarah Kokoski, spokeswoman.
A white elephant on the scalpler's cave. They love scalpers. They love them. They already sold 60,000 consoles, 60,000 bricks, 60,000 sheeps, 60,000 beta man. Oh God, there's plenty of betas out there. Oh, woo! Generation of beta. Oh man. Things just gonna get better and better, huh? Oh, I guess we ain't seen nothing yet. 2021, Mad Max, here you come. But you're at 30 FPS. But look, man, it looks beautiful. Look at this, man. It looks way better than what you had on. Than what you have on the PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 4 Pro. So this is visuals. I'm at the visuals right now. Wow, this is smooth, man. Hold on. Let me turn on the light. I want to turn on the light. Turn on the light. I want to see. Not bad, man. Let me drive around a little bit through the city. Not bad. Now you got to remember, this is already optimized for Stadia, so you can't really enhance the graphics settings. All you can do is choose between high frame rate and the visuals. The reason I'm not showing you high frame rate because I'm only running this at 30 FPS. I'm running this at 30 FPS, so that's why. Did you see that? Something just went by in the sky. Oh, that's a lens flare. Oh yeah, this is better, man. Go jump on Stadia, guys. Come on. This is like some old school ride, and I'm driving. Get the Stadia, bro. Can I drive that big giant? Hold on. I'm gonna park this thing here. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me exit. I want to get, wow, this is great, man. This is Stadia. Stadia. I want to drive this big giant thing, man. This thing right here. I always wanted to drive this. Whatever the hell is this truck. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Oh, look at this, man. Bro. Truck simulator. Cyberpunk truck simulator. Nice, dude. This is nice. I should have done this live stream earlier, but I swear to God, I was so busy, man. I had to make that one video, that vlog, then I had to make a Geforce Now OLED video, and now I'm doing this. But tomorrow, I promise I'm going to try to do it a little bit earlier. But man, hold on. Hold on. Hold up! How do you turn on the lights? Oh, the lights already turned on. Oh, that's cool. There's the lights right there. Hold on, dude. Oh! Jesus Christ. Man, this thing is heavy, bro. This shit is heavy. I feel like I'm a bus driver or something. I don't know. Like a truck driver. I am a truck driver now, but Cyberpunk. Truck driver. Let's go out to the city. See what's the deal with the traffic. Come on now, Stadia. Don't disappoint me with the traffic. I want to see some traffic, man. Come on now. Don't fall down the same path that PlayStation has fallen. Don't let Nvidia win. Why do you want Nvidia to... Oh, okay, that's good. Alright. Don't let the Nvidia win, man. Geforce is gonna win. I would say Geforce feels smoother to me, dude. But you gotta remember, we're at 4K. We're at 4K here. We are at 4K.
Name's Dino. Deal with downtown, city center.
V.
Yeah, I know. Heard about you. Odd stuff. Need anything, you call me.
Alright, there's traffic. That's good. We got some traffic here. It's not that bad. And the highway looks very detailed. Oh, look at the traffic down there. We got plenty of traffic, guys. We're good here. We got plenty of traffic. That's good. Not bad. Oh, here we go. This is perfect right here. It's 10:22 p.m.
There's a new soul in Haywood. I'm Sebastian Ibarra. They call me Padre.
V. Nice to meet you.
I like people who understand the value of respect. We'll be in touch, V.
Nice reflections, by the way, dude. It's not bad. I like what I'm seeing here. Yeah, man. Look at Stadia. Look at Geforce Now. You guys can jump in right now. For those of you who refunded PlayStation 4 version or PlayStation 4 Pro version, you can jump into right now and you can start enjoying this, you know. So why deny yourself the experience? You should enjoy it, man. You should play it like this, and you don't have to download anything, man. You don't have to wait for anything. You just click and play, boom. That's it. That simple. I mean, why torture yourself this Christmas? I don't understand. No, I'm gonna wait, man. Till April, I'll get my PlayStation 5. Dude, April's a long time. I mean, you don't have a crystal ball. You don't know what's gonna happen until April. I don't have a crystal ball. You know, life is short, man. I'm just saying. I don't have a crystal ball. You don't have a crystal ball. So therefore, why torture yourself, dude? This Christmas, this Friday, enjoy it, man. Have fun. It's not like super expensive. Stadia is not super expensive. Geforce Now, it's not super expensive. You know, it's not like you gotta pay some certain X amount of money. I'm just saying. Damn, look at this damn truck, man. It's like a tank. It's huge. Yes, GeForce does look better because GeForce has ray tracing. GeForce has the ability to use everything maxed out to ultra and high. GeForce Now has the deep learning super sampling 1.0. So yeah, of course, GeForce Now version should be better because it's RTX. It's a ray tracing, but it's still pretty darn good. Even if it doesn't have a ray tracing, it's still pretty darn good. Oh, I cannot go through here. Hold on. Oh, that's right. You idiota. You cannot go through here. No entry. My bad. Hold on. Wow, look at the detail, man, here. Look at the shocks and differentials. That's nice, man. This is a juggernaut of a truck.
Since we're gonna work together, only right to say hello. They call me El Capitan, and they call you V.
See, no introduction's necessary. I already took care of that.
Someone comes to me with biz, I take care of it. I eat, sleep, and breathe biz. Remember that.
Aye, aye, Captain.
While we're at it, you need fresh wheels, bikes? I got it all. Real good prices. So hit me up anytime, you hear?
Alright, let's do some walking for a little bit. I want to see how it looks when you're walking.
For sure, it'll die down soon. Oh, no, he's got it.
I mean, not bad. Not bad. Well, let's just put it this way. Way better than PlayStation 4 Pro. And way better than Xbox One X. So, what are these little things? But GeForce Now gives you, obviously, ray tracing. And it gives you DLSS. and gives you the ability to crank everything up to maximum settings. There's that. Guy selling magazines. All kinds of magazines. Not bad. Honestly. Not bad at all.
Understood. I'll take care of it tomorrow. Anything else? Still hiding.
Because they want to make money. It's like your cell phone, right? When you Desperado, when you get your cell phone and they give you the new number, they're not really giving you a new number. They're giving you a used number that was already used from previous customers, and those previous customers will have truckload of scammers and advertisement and third-party advertisement, and they also, these cellular companies, they sell and they make money by selling the information to the third-party advertisement. So that's why you get a lot of phone calls, a lot of text messages, a lot of missing calls, and you don't know who this is, and you see a missing call because so they're trying to mimic the same thing here in this game. They're trying to kind of mimic the same thing, and it's kind of cool because that's pretty much what you get with cell phone these days. Oh, you're getting your Chromecast on the 25th, on the 24th? Oh, that's cool, man. But I also heard they're gonna implement ray tracing on Stadia version. But hey, look. But you know what's funny? The fact that the Stadia version runs better than PlayStation 4 Pro and the Xbox One X. A dead end. What was that? What's they called it? They called it Dead on Arrival. That was called Dead on Arrival. Stadia, it's already dead. All these idiots, all these hipsters out there talking out of their ass. God. Especially the IG, the Insider Gaming, and I like IG. I like Insider Gaming, but man, they were so hard. They had such a hard on Google Stadia. They were constantly just shitting all over them, and now they're like changing their tune. They're like, oh, gee whiz, I didn't see this happening. Oh, yeah. Should I go play the PlayStation version or no? Honestly, why would I want to go back to PlayStation 4 Pro when I can just why would I torture myself when I have a choice? That's my whole point here. Why torture yourself if that's your fetish and you love that? I don't know, go for it. But why torture yourself when you have a choice? Go with this, man. Go with Geforce Now. I don't care. You go with Stadia or Geforce Now, either or Stadia or Geforce Now, it's going to be a much better choice. That's guaranteed. I know everybody here is just waiting and sitting and waiting. Oh, come on. I want to see a bug. Come on, man. I can't. I don't like Mr. 4K. He can't be always right. He has to be wrong. I'm his biggest hater. I don't like Cloud. He cannot win. It's not about me winning, dude. It's about me showing to you the differences. But I'm pretty sure in a bunch of 58 people here watching, there's a few of them out there. Fuck this guy. Yeah. Well, at least I'll be enjoying this. Look at this. Look at the detail on the police officer's uniform. You can even see his veins. Come on, man. Oh, look at this guy. He's stuck in there. Oh. Dude, look at this guy. His leg is broken. Oh, shit, man. There's a trauma team. There they are. What is he doing in there?
Hasn't rained in a while.
Alright, I don't want to bother them too much. Hey, is that the car? Dude, that's what I want. That's the car I used to have. Hold on. Sorry, I need your car. No! No! Don't! God damn it. I need your car. Oh my god. Stop. I can't explain why, but I need it. Just trust me. Come, get out of there. There we go.
Please, have mercy on me.
I can't tell a difference if I'm playing on a... I mean, look at this, man. Let's take some photos. Can I take some photos? Is it F11 or F12? Is it F12? I forgot what it was. Oh, let's go back to the game. Back to the game. Yes, I took a screenshot. Cool. I want to take some more screenshots. So you guys will be able to see these screenshots in on my Stadia. Let me also exit a car. We'll do this as well, like this. Take some more screenshot. We're gonna do this. I want to take a nice little photo like this of the car. But once they implement the ray tracing, trust me, once they implement a ray tracing, don't worry guys, it's gonna look like brand new. And they will implement ray tracing. What kind of car is this? Mizutani. Oh, another Mizutani. Dude, we're brothers. You got a Mizutani, I got a Mizutani. Hey, but don't crash into my car, bro. Just don't do that, alright? I'm taking some photos here. Everybody chill. Okay? Okay? Taking photos of Mizutani. It's Italiana, cara. Nice. Yeah, Stadia looks good, man. Looks good to me. I don't know about you. This shit looks good to me. Just saying. Alright. Can we take one more screenshot? I think we can. I think we can do it. Just one more screenshot like this. How about this? Let's take the screenshot here like this. I'll put that. How about the photo? How about we take a photo, dude? Let's make this right. Like that. Okay. There you go. Like that. Perfect. I have some of these photos here for you guys. This is my Witcher. Roach. Roach. I travel through the future. Roach. Where's Yennefer? Is Yennefer around here? I know she is. I should do a voiceover, dude. Let's do another one. Let's zoom in like this. Like that. Take one more photo. All these photos will be available on my Stadia Upscaler. Look at the detail here, man. It looks great. Are you trying to tell me that this is shitty? Come on, man. Come on, man. Alright. So, let's get back in the car. I'm going to save the game here, and I'm going to jump into Geforce Now again. Just for a little bit. I'm going to park it right here. I'll park it here. I'm going to park it right there. There we go. We're going to save the game. And we're going to exit. And that's the beauty about this. You can quickly switch back between these games, man. Don't have to worry about the patch update. Look how quickly I'm able to go back and forth. It's just an hour and a half between these games. Exit. Save the game. Already saved it. Exit the game. It was excellent. Finish. Go back over here. Or I can switch to Luna. Play some Resident Evil, which I will on maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Tomorrow or Friday. Possibly Friday I'll do this. On a Friday. We'll play some Resident Evil. See how it looks. It's a gold edition. Possibly Friday we'll do it, I think. So here we go. Geforce Now. Click on it. And boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Done deal. Yeah, I do. I mean, someone told me that I do have a little bit of the Max Payne. I don't know. Do I? Woke up in Brazil. Didn't like this tequila. But why am I drinking tequila in Brazil? Everyone speaks Portuguese here. I don't know. It's just some bullshit line I put out there. I like the Max Payne 3. I can't wait to see the Max Payne 4. You know. Some people told me, I wish that you wouldn't talk in your own voice. That you would talk like in your, like a Joker voice, or, I mean, what happened? Your balls dropped off? But I can't do that, man. I gotta talk in my own voice. It is what it is. Because what the Max Payne, right? Max Payne 3 was in that was in Brazil, right? That's right. And I got in the argument with somebody. I said, no, it's not in Mexico, man. It's in Brazil. Clearly, it was in Rio de Janeiro. It was in Brazil. I said, no, it was in Mexico. No, I said, no. I said, it's Brazil. Max Payne 3 was in Brazil. Now, I don't know, by the end of the game, maybe he went to Baja, Mexico, I don't know. But it was Brazil. I'm pretty sure. I played the game like multiple times. Countless of times. I played Max Payne 3 so much. I even did some video editing on it, some video editorial tributes on my other channel, Mud Pit Gaming and Edo Gaming TV, and I have another channel, but I barely use those channels. They just sit there. Roach, what are we doing in Brazil? What? Easy, Roach. Easy. Yennefer's not here. I don't know, Roach. We'll find out. What about Trish? Well, whatever she's into, we're gonna find out now. Now we got a ray tracing here, so of course ray tracing, obviously having that ray tracing, sure. But I'm waiting for Geforce Now to hit 4K. I think Geforce Now should just put 3090. I mean, why is it difficult for Geforce Now to put 3090? Just put a 3090 in there for crying out loud. And just let us max it all out. Let us just crank that all up, man. Just give us a Christmas present. Put a 3090 in your data center, and let us just max everything out. With that 3090, man, we're gonna be rocking and rolling, or at least a 3080. Hey, how about 3080? 3080 would be great. Just put that 3080 in there, and it's a done deal. I guarantee you. People gonna be jumping on that Geforce Now faster than you can count. Putting that 3080 in there, 100%. What's time? Oh, 8:37, guys. I'm gonna have to call this pretty soon. I'm gonna have to call it finito, because damn it, I'm a busy man. People don't know how busy I am. Damn it. I need interns. I need interns running around. That's what I need. I need freeloaders interns. That's what I need. I don't blame them. They want to play it safe. I get it. Alright. So, hold on. Where can I park here? I gotta find a place to park. Oh, look at that. Wide open. Wide open. How dare you? How dare you be wide open? Alright. Gentlemen, it's time for me to park the car here. And,
You stink of junk food.
what the hell is this? Zeigdeich? What is this? Oh, look at these commercials. Jesus Christ. Look at this guy. Looking at that cell phone, haven't seen his dick since Nixon administration. Jesus. Fuck. What is it, like 77 degrees of cyberpunk shades? Is that what it is? So yeah, man, Geforce Now. Yeah, I do actually. Desperado, that's a good question. It's a good way to end this live stream. I do see a difference. I see a difference. It looks softer, a bit softer on a 4K monitor, and of course the Stadia version looks cleaner. Why? Because you got more pixels. Even if it's not a true native 4K, still 1600p over 1080p, it's gonna look a bit cleaner, especially when it's upscaled to 4K. Or if it's 1800p, let's say, upscaled to 4K. So, yeah, I do notice difference. So, there you have it, fellas. It's been 1 hour and 45 minutes exactly, just like I said, 1 hour and 45 minutes. Unfortunately, I gotta run. Tomorrow we'll talk more about this. We'll do a part 2 tomorrow. We'll dive deep. We'll dive more deeper into this, and we'll talk about both Stadia and Geforce Now, and we can answer some more questions, stuff like that, and talk about the latency, and what type of internet should you have. We'll talk about all those goodies. But unfortunately, Roach, we gotta go, Roach. Let's go. All right, I'm out, guys. See you tomorrow. Always a pleasure. And remember, don't do anything I would do. Trust me. Take care.